Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Mastering English Communication, the one-year learning plan. This is month 3. And if this is your first time, this is the third month of our Business English and Everyday Social Conversation series to get you closer to being fluent within 1 year. This month, we're going to focus on written communication with a primary emphasis on emails and written etiquette. Okay, all of this is presented to you by Mastering English Communication. Let's not waste any more time. Let's just get right to it. So, just a quick recap of month 2 or the February achievements. This is if you started with us in January. So, conversational fluency, right? You should have built up your conversational fluency and improved listening comprehension, setting the stage for more effective communication. Also, speaking confidence. You should have increased your speaking confidence, developing the skills to express yourself naturally and effectively. So, key objectives for month 3 or March. Number 1, professional email mastery. Learn to craft clear, concise messages suitable for the various work contexts in your company or your environment. Number 2, appropriate tone and politeness. Practice using polite expressions and diplomatic language. This is not doesn't mean you're a professional diplomat, but diplomat in this sense means you understand how to communicate with people at the level that they are at in your environment. And then structured writing, develop a logical flow for your business correspondences. You want to make sure that each message that you send is easy to follow, whether it's formal or informal. So we're looking at deepening written communication skills. You're going to be expanding your vocabulary. You're going to learn new phrases that are commonly used in written business contexts. And you'll also work on sentence structure, punctuation, and overall clarity. So, in terms of email best practices, subject lines need to clearly reflect the content of your message. Your greetings and closings use the proper salutation, so you want to know what they are. Dear Mr. Smith, hello team. And then you want to end the message with a courteous phrase such as best regards. And then be concise. Keep sentences short and to the point using bullet points if necessary. Personally, I'm a big fan of bullet points. I like to be able to look at a message and go directly to the point or points that you're trying to make. Now, we have some additional videos on email best practices that are available on this channel, so visit those for deeper information. And also, if you're finding this video lesson helpful so far, please give us a like. Thank you. So, polite expressions and tone. Formal. You want to use or incorporate expressions such as could you please, would you mind, and thank you for your assistance. There are others, of course, and throughout the various series that I do, I will be using some of these, but you can certainly look them up on your own. A simple search online will bring up additional phrases once you get comfortable with the nuance of formal phrases. And then informal. Adjust your words based on the formality of the situation. Formal emails might require a little bit more traditional phrasing, while casual workplace communication between people that know each other well, working on the same project, etc., can be more relaxed. But remember, you are at work. So here are the differences between formal and informal writing. Formal emails. These emails go to clients or to senior colleagues and managers or executives. So they are going to require a more formal tone. Informal emails, these are going to be messages to your teammates. It's okay if they're more conversational, your teammates, and you have a different way of interacting with each other than you do with senior colleagues and clients. Editing and proofreading. I cannot emphasize this enough. Spend time reviewing each email for grammar, for punctuation, and spelling. Look for clarity. If a message seems confusing, you will make whatever situation you're involved in most likely worse. So simplify your language and reorganize sentences if necessary. Email is a fantastic tool, but it's extremely easy for you to send the wrong message unintentionally. So be very clear. Edit, proofread, and follow the direction here about simpler language. Simpler language. So simplify and then reorganize sentences if necessary. So here is an approach that I'm going to suggest that you use. Remember, this is a 1-month plan. Week 1, draft a concise email updating a colleague on the progress of a project. Obviously, you can do this as a practice and then do it in real life, with your colleague. Week 2, compose a more formal message. Perhaps you're requesting information from a client or potential client or vendor or partner. Week 3, now you want to write a memo that will clearly summarize meeting outcomes or action items. Remember, you can do these as practices and then implement them in real life. People will notice, may even comment. Week 4, send a thank you note in English to someone who's helped you personally or professionally. Thank you, the 2 most powerful words in the English language if you're trying to get things done. You also want to practice through role plays. Pair it with a friend or classmate to exchange mock emails. And mock, in this case, for some of you that may not know that word, mock means just pretend, right? It's not real. Take turns simulating different roles. You can be the client sometimes, they can be the client other times, or you can be the manager, or and then you can switch roles, or coworker. But be very careful. Use the vocabulary that is required in your environment, but also use some of the new vocabulary that fits into your environment and some of the phrases you've learned. Then, of course, do a mid-month self-evaluation, right? If you want to see if you're progressing, you have to measure. If you're not measuring, you're going to be less successful at anything in life than when you measure and improve. So number 1, confidence. Do you feel more confident drafting these work-related emails? Tone. Can you adapt your tone quickly for different audiences? And then number 3, are you clear and concise? Are your messages becoming more clear and more concise, and the message that you're trying to send to the other party or parties is much clearer? Okay, look forward to month 4. Now, by the end of this 3rd month, you should have now a solid foundation in written business English. You understand polite, you understand effective, you understand structured emails. So you want to keep building on this progress, and we will keep moving you forward in month 4. So With that, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. It helps us help you. And see you next month as we continue our linguistic adventure together. Take care, everyone.